Hi, parents and guardians. I'm Mrs. Clark. I teach physical science and AVID and sometimes math because I dual majored in science and math. Um, and this is my cute family. I have four kiddos, and my husband and I are both kind of STEM nerds. We met in our science and math classes in college freshman year. So going along with that, being kind of a science math person, I also did the Idaho Science and Aerospace Scholars, which is an awesome program for juniors interested in STEM to figure out what STEM fields they want to do. And that's a state program. So you can look at the State Department of Education for that. And it's available to all Idaho students. And then AVID is a program that we have at our school. It's a national program to help get all students ready for college and career. And they can, we kind of look into different career fields and colleges and different trainings that they need and work them through all the steps to get ready for that and build their resumes and things. So it's really awesome and I love it. I'm so grateful I can be a part of that. So reach out if you have any questions about those. Just some things that are good to know is making sure your students using their Chrome browser when they're doing schoolwork. It definitely shows up better if they're doing it on like a laptop versus a phone. There's information in student resources specific to their courses and what the grade breakdown is and pacing and things. And in student orientation, that one has kind of all of the general information on the school policies and late policies and things like that. Everybody needs to know how to get tech support because they're always doing updates and it always will throw something off. um, so fill out a ticket, go to tech support. They'll know if they need to reach out to StrongMind and have them update something in their system that's not working from whatever they changed, or if it's something on your computer, they can help you with that. So our tech support team's awesome. So feel free to reach out to them, and that's where you would find that. So some tips and tricks. This kind of works for all of our AVID classes, but the best thing is to just not fall behind, just because it gets so stressful, especially as you get towards the end and you end up having to be on the computer for so long and focus a lot of time on there. But if you pace yourself and can get on 5 days a week, that's only 2 lessons a day to knock out these first three. And then if you just do 2 lessons a day to stay motivated and kind of treat yourself, go on a walk or have a little treat or snack or play a video game after you get what you have to done. So that's a good way for students to stay motivated and not get overwhelmed. So that's those tips. And then contact me if you have any questions anytime. My email is tclark@i6cbhs.net. Google Chat, you would just type in Tamara Clark. And then my phone number is 208-391-3358. Go ahead and call that if you have an emergency or if it's during business hours. And then here's our kind of more specific tips, especially for science. The number one tip is, and the number one reason students might fail science is because they skip the projects. And it's not even because they're hard, it's just because they're afraid to even try them. So I wanted to kind of show you a little bit. I have in all but like the first project, I have both a hands-on and a virtual option. And most of the time I recommend the virtual option. And the reason for that is it's simulations like this, which is really fun. And you can easily add heat without worrying about burning anything, ice, see what happens. And you get to see and manipulate and actually understand and play with the science a little bit better than you could with hands-on even, because we can't see the molecules that well. We just have to, like the hands-on project, you would boil water and analyze like when it goes changes to boiling and then to a gas and then kind of extrapolate that. And this one I tried to reserve for students that want to take honors and get the feel of a more in-depth lab write-up. And especially if they're going to college, I recommend them trying that one out. And with these, because it is worth so much of their grade, I do have videos walking them through all the steps because I want to support them. I don't want to just make it difficult. So watching the videos, like 10 minutes, it takes them all the way through so they can see it's really not going to take that much time and they'll get a better understanding. So if you can encourage your students to do the projects and let them know it's not that scary, that would help. I try to do it as much as possible. But sometimes they skip over that. So thank you for your help with that. I think they're fun, and usually the students that do them really love them. And then other things that they can do to improve their grade, they can take the workbooks as many times as they want to get up to 100%. That'll help. They can do checkpoints 3 times. That's kind of like a little more of a test situation. Workbooks are more of their practice. And then just reach out for help. If there's something that they're still not understanding, I would love to know. I'd be happy to make them a video. I do have office hours on Tuesdays from 12 to 1. That's Mountain Standard Time. So they can pop in at that time, or IM me to set up a time. So I'm here to help. I hope they enjoy the course and do their labs because it'll make it so much more fun. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.